calling prospects and people you haven't talked to in a long time, why it doesn't work. Have you found for yourself personally that you get started and you make your list of names and you're ready to go and you have like cherry picked your A players, like you have got it going on, and you start dialing for dollars and the people that you haven't talked to in a while, well, they don't pick up the phone. So this is one of the things that I find is really, really common. And it's funny because, you know, so many times this is the instructions that we are told to do. Like, you make your list, you get out there and you start calling people. And then, like, what happens if they don't pick up? And why does it not work? Let's talk about it, okay? If you have ever done network marketing before, they know why you're calling. They know why you're calling. In fact, I have certain people that call me all the time and I know why they're calling. And if I don't have time to talk or I'm busy with other stuff, I'm not going to pick up the phone. And so this just doesn't work if we've been around the profession for any length of time, or maybe you've talked to them about your business already. So who does this work for, and what other options do we have? So who this works for? People that have never done network marketing before, right? You know, if we've never done network marketing before, probably we'll be in good shape, right? Because we haven't talked to that person. They don't really know what's going on. But what happens if we have? And what do we do? Well, first of all, if you haven't done network marketing before, how do you go about connecting with those people? And what does that look like exactly? Well, it's very, very simple. I'm sure you guys have heard of the FORM method, right? Family, occupation, recreation, and message. And so let's say someone's brand new, they're just getting started, and they have some great, super high quality people that are on their list. Now what, right? Now what do we do? How do we connect? Ring, 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 give them a shot. Hey, so-and-so, it has been ages. I came across your name in my phone and wanted to reach out and connect with you. Working on something made me think about you. But before we get into that, what's going on? It's been like forever. Like, it could have been a couple of years since you talked, right? And so you want to just open the door, open the gateway for reconnecting with that person, and then chit chat with them. Hey, how's your family? Are you still working at such and such? What's going on with your kids? Have you taken any vacations? And then when you've kind of rolled through all of that, that is the time to say, hey, you know what? This may be way out in left field, but I came across something and you were one of the first people that came to mind. Looking at something that looks like we can help some people and we can make some money. And I thought about you. Are you at a spot in your life where you're open to making some extra money outside of what you have going on? So that is something that you can say if it's a brand new person that haven't done network marketing. What about all of us? All of the veterans that have, and now what do we do, right? So what do we do? Well, I think one of the great things that you can do is make a soft connection. Like, we live in a day and age where we have text message and we have Facebook, right? So rather than calling someone who you haven't spoke to in forever, and they kind of maybe already know, like, okay, this is why they're calling me, right? Rather than doing that, how about send them a text? Hey, been forever, came across your name in my phone. How are you? What's been going on in your world? And just like not, paragraph after paragraph, right? But one or two sentences just to open the door to reconnect with them, right? Because if you open the door for reconnecting and then they respond back and you start talking, well, now it's time to play ball, right? Now you have a warm body on the other end. You're not talking to yourself. So that's a great thing that you can do. You can also say kind of go with the phrase, hey, working on something, made me think about you, but how have you been? It's been forever, right? So that's what we can do. Now, what about on Facebook? Me personally, I actually prefer Facebook, okay? So I like Facebook. And why Facebook? Well, if you have people and you know who they are, but like, you might be a little fuzzy to them, right? It's kind of like goes before you and represents you. It's kind of like your business card that, that says who you are and what you're about and what's going on in your life. And 9 times out of 10, what you're gonna find is that people, when you send them a private message, number one, they're gonna see your face, right? And so when they see your face, they're like, oh yeah, I met you at the rodeo 2 years ago, or I met you here, I met you there. So it's gonna be a memory jogger for that person instead of them thinking like, who is this person? who is this person? Who is this person text messaging me, right? So that is the first thing. The second thing is undoubtedly they're gonna check you out. Okay, they're gonna look at your profile, they're gonna see what's happening on your wall, they're gonna see what is going on. And so it says a lot about you without you having to say it. So those are a couple of great ways that you can reconnect with prospects that you have, people that are on your list. You know they would be amazing, but like calling them out of the blue is a little uncomfortable for you, and it might be a little uncomfortable for them. So a couple other options for you. And if you're brand new, obviously we talked about what you can do, how you can reconnect, and what you can say. You know, one of the things that so many people struggle with in our business is contacting people, is connecting. Like, you might have the best thing out there on the planet, but unless you open your mouth and share it with some people, it's gonna be like the best kept secret, right? And so, you know, how do you go about doing it? And if this is an area that perhaps, like, you know you wanna get better in, whether you're out there and you're crushing it and you're like, dude, I am so ready to go to the next level, or if you're at a spot in your life where you're like, I need to work on that. Whatever the case may be, I got some good news for you. All this next week, I'm gonna be doing Facebook Lives on prospecting, on connecting, on sharing what it is that you have. So if that's an area that you wanna improve in, then I invite you to tune in. Come on, join me as we talk about the most important thing, the fundamental thing in building our business. And the best way that you can make sure that you don't miss a thing is once we finish this, you can hit the follow button. And if you wanna make sure for sure that you're not left out, like for sure, you hit the C first. And that way, when I come on and we talk about these things that are so very important to our business, you'll know what's up and you can get your team on with us. So that is it for tonight, guys. I hope you got some value out of this. If you grabbed a golden nugget and something was, something impacted you, whether like you had maybe been calling people and you're like, yeah, they're not picking up. If that's been you, or perhaps if you're like, yeah, I think this is something great for new people and I really want to focus on using Facebook and text messaging to reach out to the people that I haven't talked to in a while. Whatever the case may be, let me know. And oh, by the way, if there's something in particular that you want to hear about as we go through talking about prospecting and contacting all week long, let me know. You can send me a private message or you can drop it in the comments. So that is it for tonight, my friends. Take care, be blessed, and I will see you all next time.
For more great training and to receive your free MP3 download on how to attract prospects using social media, the 4 essential elements to attracting prospects, visit summergeronimo.com.